Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex, and this is a channel about guitars, gear, music, and other related topics. Today, I wanted to go live because I haven't done it in a while. I have a new setup and I wanted to check it out. And I wanted to talk about Fender's new cease and desist letter that everybody is making a big fuss about. Gladly so. Um, yeah, and some other stuff, related stuff. Um, First of all, like I was looking at that um, letter. I think I have it around here somewhere. Pardon me. It's right here, and I'm gonna read. It says, "This was um, this is all news, by the way. This happened in March this year, and what Fender did is they won a case on Europe. I believe it was in Germany, so that like people who were copying Fender Strats, who were copying, they were copying not just the body, but they were copying the headstock and just selling it on, I don't know if it was Temu or AliExpress, something like that. So they won a court order on Germany that said there was a cease and desist to these companies. I'm gonna read like some of it. Fender wins landmark court ruling protecting the iconic Stratocaster body. And by the way, this is on Fender's website, Fender uh, spotlight.fender.com, if you want to read it. Decision reinforces Fender's commitment to protecting its designs that define decades of musical innovation and cultural impact. Corporate words, they're just trying to defend their product. As you know, they're not the original owners. Leo Fender was, obviously, but I mean, this company has been sold, and the current owners want to protect their product. I mean, because there's many companies doing similar products, and they feel like they shouldn't be allowing that to happen. So, especially if somebody's copying exactly the same form and everything and selling it, probably an inferior product, maybe a good product, regardless if it's good or inferior, doesn't matter here. Um, so it says Fender Musical Instruments Corporation has secured a significant legal victory following a ruling by the regional court of Dusseldorf. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. That establishes broad legal protection for Fender's iconic Stratocaster guitar body design under German and European copyright law. And let's keep up. The decision creates enforceable rights against any guitars using the Stratocaster body shape. That part kind of sounds a little harsh. The decision creates enforceable rights against any guitars using the Stratocaster body shape that are manufactured, sold, or distributed into Germany or other countries of the European Union, regardless of where those guitars are produced, reinforcing Fender's ability to protect its designs in global commerce. And again, you can read the rest. It's in spotlight.fender.com. They have that letter there. It's a big win for them. So basically, what it means is like you cannot make a guitar like a Fender Stratocaster over there. You cannot sell a guitar like a Fender Stratocaster in this area, and it's enforceable. So they can make you like stop doing it. For what I heard, right? So I saw this news months ago, and I said like, well, I mean, good riddance, I guess. So now the what people are worrying about is like Fender supposedly sent a cease and desist letter to some companies that are not actually these counterfeit companies. Like they always like stealing designs and making their own, selling it for cheap, different products. They're actually sending it to like a smaller builders, which is what they said they weren't gonna do. So they weren't gonna like fight like people who are like in competition with them, like other corporations. But apparently they're going for smaller builders because these smaller builders probably don't have the funds or the means to defend themselves. Um, so here's what I think. If Fender is protecting their product, they have a right to do so. It's their product. It is bad for us because the more product that is out there and options for us, the better it is, right? Because we have options. We don't have to go with them. Some people like to build like what you say, podcasters, and they can take parts from them and whatnot. Hey, what's going on, Dr. Katz? What's up, man? So yeah, that's one thing. However, like they tried to do that on the states, by the way, long time ago, but the court said that those designs, like the Fender Stratocaster design, is kind of like a default. I don't know how to say, but it's it's so normal that you cannot like copyright it. Like it's just like the standard design for a guitar, which also I always think like I've always think, and I'm thinking about doing a video about this. I always think like the Stratocaster is like the peak of electric guitar design. Like, I mean, at least solid body wise, which is like the most common one that people will buy when they're thinking about an electric guitar. They're thinking about probably a Stratocaster, right? So still, they're the owners of the property. Basically, I think it means like you took too long to try to copyright down. Now it's just like, like public domain. You know what I'm saying? So, tough titties, I guess. But yeah, in the U.S. they can't do that. Now in Germany, per this letter, it says that regardless of where it's made, regardless where you bring it from the U.S., Mexico, whatever, they don't allow for you to have those guitars there. Sell it, build it, nothing like that. Just relaxing. Oh, you got the notification? Oh, that's great, man. Thank you for setting up notifications. I really appreciate that. So yeah, that's the one thing. So in one part, they do own the product. They do own the design because they bought the company from Leo Fender a long time ago. However, it's in the States, it's a very normal design and a very, it's not like a unique design. It's like a standard design here. They're trying to stop other places to have the Stratocaster body. And Philip McKnight had a really good point, I guess. He's the one that brought it up on the first time on his channel, saying that they pretty much just want to they want to stop businesses in some places, and that might affect business overall from these companies. And yeah, that's kind of messed up because again, the good thing for us is that there's more product out there. There's more options for us to take. There was this other YouTuber, which he also got a great point. I forgot his name. I gotta check it out so I can quote him. But he would say yes, Stratocaster are very standard and are a Fender property, but sometimes Fender doesn't offer the options that guitarists want in a guitar that they will like that. I mean, and of course they would love for you to make a custom shop guitar, but for most people that's like out of the question because of how expensive custom shop Fenders are. Is it Cody something? Yeah. So yeah, I will argue though, not argue because I'm 100% on agreement with them, but a point that I have is I remember in the 90s, late 90s, when I started to get into guitar, there were multiple companies trying to, they were doing their own spin on the Stratocaster. It would still be a super Strat body, like an Ibanez RG. Let's see if I can find one here, like an Ibanez IRG, like this. It is still a Strat style guitar, it is it's a little bit different. It's like a variation, but they were different enough that you weren't thinking about Fender when you saw it. Like they will have like Floyd Roses, and most of the time they didn't have pick guards. The pickups were mounted onto the body. They didn't even have like rings like this one. So it was like a steel Strat style, S style guitar, but it was different enough, I would say. And also, I was speaking to one of my friends, Ed, and we were talking about guitar builders maybe should start kind of like doing their own spin. Again, I know it's hard because it's just so many styles that you can do. I mean, out there, I'm not a guitar designer, right? My creativity stops at at playing the guitar and the keyboard a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's just if you think about it, when the Flying V came out, like it didn't do good because people weren't ready for it. But it was a totally new design. The Explorer 2, the Ibanez Iceman. It's a great design. It's its own thing. I would love to own one of those. Paul Gilbert did like, I think it's like the Ibanez Iceman in reverse, which I think it looks great. And well, the first time, by the way, the first time I saw that guitar, I was kind of like, that guitar sucks. It looks terrible. What a terrible idea. And then I was like, you know what? I like this design, that design. I would love to own one of those. I just got too many right now. I don't have the space for it. And I will have to like maybe trade off some other ones I haven't. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's an original design. And I think that's the part that we should look into. Like we need to, or the guitar makers need to start doing doing designs that are a little bit more original, right? Easier said than done again. Like I know, yeah, I know it's easier, way easier said than done, but definitely something that they should check. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, leave a like, subscribe, and put anything on the chat that you will advise. My buddy in high school owned an Iceman. I thought it looked terrible back then, but I think it looks all right today. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Yeah. My point. Yeah, exactly my point. Sometimes you're like, man, it looks ridiculous, and then you see it in action, and it's actually kind of cool. I've been wrong before. I remember, I mean, doesn't have to do anything with guitars, but I remember when that Lego movie was coming out, my son was very excited, and he was like, "Pa, there's a Lego movie coming out," and I was like, I was rolling my eyes. I was like, "Oh my God, that's gonna suck so bad. It's gonna be a total flop." And then the movie came out, and I was like, "How are you gonna make more movie about Legos? I mean, who cares about Legos, right? I mean, yeah, everybody loves Legos, but how do you make a movie about blocks? That's stupid." That's what I thought back then, and look at how much money that movie made, and and actually the movie was awesome. I mean, for a kids movie, it was great. So yeah, I mean, things change. We change our our thinking. Yeah, I think they should come up with like new stuff. But regardless, it kind of sucks like they're trying to go after them. And I want to put Philip McKnight's video for a second, so some of his thoughts on the matter, and I'll react to it.
So it's kind of weird that they're so cocky for this. So not only are you to stop immediately marketing the guitars and selling the guitars, recall all the guitars and destroy them, you're also to pay them, it looks like $250,000 and or €250,000 and pay legal fees. Now, what's interesting is they're not just serving.
So for what I heard, the cease and desist is not only to stop making guitars, it's also if you have any inventory left to destroy it. It's just, it's wasteful and it's in bad taste, I would think.
These letters to the builders, they're serving them to certain retailers like probably like Thomann, who have Harley Benton and stuff. Now, what's interesting about this is
That's like, I believe, Europe's biggest store. They have tons of guitars. Can you imagine them like destroying all of those guitars that they own, that Strat style? Um, yeah. And going back in my point, by the way, it's like lately I was talking about the '90s. I kind of my mind kind of wandered. Lately, I saw like not just recently, but like less than 10 years ago, or maybe 10 years ago, everybody's doing their own Strat style, but like too much. It's like you got Charbel, but Charbel's owned by Fender, so there's actually they're the ones that could be doing these kind of like hot rodded styles of guitar, like completely legally. They own the design. They even, I mean, does it have one with the headstock? It's the same headstock, you see. So they own the rights because they own that company. They purchased Charbel. Uh, Look at Sir. Sir is competing with them with pretty much like their like highest tier of American production. I might say even custom shop, and it's unapologetically Strat clone. Um, Look at the price on that thing. Oh Jesus Christ! So also look at the name of this Classic S. They're not trying to hide anything. It's a Classic S. It means that it's a classic Strat style, right? You got the Silver Sky, right, which is competes with the Fender guitar, like the American guitar. They also made the SE, which competes with like the probably like the Performer, it's Mexican one, and this one is selling really well. Like people really liked it. Um, on Fender's side, however, it's like, you know what make this guitar iconic? It's like people use it. It's like the players. Like John Mayer had a PRS. John Mayer had a PRS. What you call it? Lower fill down a tiny bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the browser's too loud. Okay. So John Mayer had a PRS style guitar, but apparently he was. I mean, I don't know if this happened, but he probably was like, man, my thing is the Fender, man. Just make me a Fender. I'll put my name on it and I'll play that, right? You got the Ibanez AZES 40. It's like a cheaper version. They also have like the Prestige line, if I'm not mistaken, of this style to compete with Fender too. So you got the Sire, which I heard they're really good for the price. I actually have a bass that's pretty good for its price. So this one competes with like the I don't know if with a classic vibe style or a Fender Mexico. Uh, so yeah, if you look at it, it's not it's not like one company doing it. In between all of these companies, it really hurts Fender's bottom line at the end of the day. Um, yeah, Fender sells the most, but it does take a chunk of their business. However, I mean, for us, it's better again to have all the options that we could have. Um, let's hear the rest of what Phil at least.
Interesting tactic, different than what we've seen with Gibson doing. Gibson specifically would always go after one company and kind of pile drive on them to kind of win this idea. But what is crazy here is they're going to fight everyone. They're literally picking a fight with the entire industry, and there's a lot of craziness behind this. You know,
So he says they're going to pick up fight with the entire industry because as we saw, there's multiple companies in different price brackets making a similar instrument because the instrument became so I mean, saying a Strat style is like saying your regular electric guitar that everybody's doing their version. It's like it's nothing special or different anymore. It's just guitar style. I mean, everybody will benefit to like at least removing the pick guard or doing something different with the pick guard. I know you got the Pacifica that has a totally different pick guard, and actually I own a Pacifica. I don't think it sounds like a Fender. I think it's so different that it just doesn't give you the Fender vibe. But if you look at it, yeah, you think Stratocaster. Um, so yeah, they will benefit from changing the style a little bit, or the, the just the vibe of it. I mean, again, on RG, I don't think it sounds like a Stratocaster. It doesn't give you the same spank or response, but it is a super Strat. It is a guitar that looks similar to a Stratocaster. But at least on the late '90s, early 2000s, they were trying to, you know, be a little bit different. I love designs like the Yamaha Rev Star. I don't have it here. Let me see if I can check it out. Yamaha Rev Star. Yamaha Rev Star, because it's a totally different style, and you can argue it looks very similar to Gibson SG, and maybe it is. Maybe it's an SG style, but I think it's different enough that it warrants, like, a consideration. And I tried one from when they first were introduced. I tried one in Georgia. I think they sounded great. I mean, it felt great. I mean, Yamaha makes great products. I'm not endorsed by anybody, nor am I sponsored by anybody. This is a small channel. You can see the count of my views. They're not that many, so I'm not really endorsed by anybody. But I can tell you, any Yamaha product that I have checked out or owned, even to like their cheapest stuff, it's just great. It's just great. It's just quality, and even if not just guitars, like drums, keyboards, they're like on top of the food chain and more stuff. Um, okay, Yamaha is a brand you want to try, but you have too many guitars. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. I have a nice Yamaha that I was about to sell, and I stopped myself. Let me see if I can find it. It's a Yamaha Pacifica. Uh, it was like in a blue, look almost black. Let me see if I can find it. Great, there it is. There it is. Okay. So I have this one. What the heck? All right. So it's this one. Great guitar. I mean, I didn't pay that. Not that it's not worth it, because with all the features that it has, I've seen many guitars with less features cost the same. It has Seymour Duncan pickups. Uh, it has a tremolo, which is a Wilkinson, but it feels great. It has locking tuners. They're not the same locking tuners as like an expensive guitar, but they are locking tuners. They work fine. Um, I don't think it sounds like a Strat at all. Like you won't be able to like replace, if you're into Strats and like the sound or whatever. I don't think you'll be able to replace your Strat with this one. This is just like a different guitar. It kind of feels to me like a cheaper version of a custom shop. Like you are like your. I mean, you can't customize it. What I'm trying to say is like stuff that you will probably like add to a guitar. I can tell you the neck on this guitar, it's very thin. So if you don't like thin necks, you probably won't like this one. I mean, this one, because it's good. I like it. I feel like the nut here, like the size. Is it the radius? This, I feel like it's too kind of like narrow for my fingers. I got fat fingers, so at least that's the way I look at it. But it's a great guitar. I'm not selling it anymore. I stopped. I kind of like remove it from marketplace. I left it there for I think like a month. It didn't sell because I mean things are slow right now. And then I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not selling that guitar. I removed it. Like, I like it because I found myself with all the guitars that I have back there picking this one up to like practice right away, because like the guitar is ready. Like it has everything. It has single humbucker. It has a split coil too. I mean, great. I should put it on the on the tag products in case somebody wants to buy it. I get like a very small commission, but yeah, something. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that one. The Rev Star is a great guitar to check. I mean, everything they do is great. Um, but yeah, awesome. I don't know. So yeah, that's my basic view on this. I mean, it's Fender trying to destroy and monopolize the guitar market. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're trying to monopolize the market. You know. I pressed the wrong effects. So, but I think this, yeah, it's not good for us, but especially when it's like a big corporation trying to like do things their way, and like where does it stop too? That's the problem with it. It's like maybe I can say, well, it's their design, and we should do something different, blah blah blah. But then over there on their side, they're like, they're actually, where does it stop? Like they don't stop. They just keep going and doing things different. They keep reaching for more, and that's the problem with corporations. It just never stops. You know, that's the problem with it. And yeah, those are my 2 cents. And I'm gonna leave it right here. And if you have any thoughts on it, you think I'm wrong, or it's just an opinion. You have a different opinion than me. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Oh, that's a pretty finish. I'm not really a Strat guy. I play metal and jazz. I own a couple of Skechers, great guitars too. A Kramer, Ibanez, and the Heels Asian 3. Yeah, you mentioned the Heels Asian 3 in a different video. I briefly own a Charbel Standard San Dimas. Well, a Standard San Dimas is a super Strat, what we call a super Strat. It's a Strat style. However, I get you. It feels different because the neck is like a fast neck. It feels more like a Jackson neck, like a Jackson, closer to Ibanez than Fender. I own a Charbel. It's not a San Dimas, but it's that Angel Vivaldi signature. By the way, I didn't knew who Angel Vivaldi was. I just liked the guitar he made and bought it. But great guitar player, by the way. I checked him out after that. And yeah, those are great guitars. I mean, Schecters are great. I had a Damien is the name of the one, a Damien with a Floyd Rose and two EMG humbuckers. And back then it just like if I sit down in a guitar with a guitar, the first thing I start doing is stuff like this, like. So I don't. And you looked at that guitar and it had like a flame black colors, and it was like, yeah, like for somebody who plays like a little bit more heavy than I usually play, right? Not that I couldn't, but it's just that it's not the first thing that I do when I picked up a guitar. I barely play any like heavy music at all. So, and I had other guitars, so I sold it. Sold it or traded, I don't remember. So yeah, no, got it from a different guitar that I sold later. But they are great guitars, and they're great value. Like you get stainless steel frets, you get jumbo frets most of the time. The one thing I don't like about the Schecters, and it's also the LTDs, Epiphones, you name it. The one thing I don't like is at least the one that I had, it had a very thick finish on the neck, and I just don't like that. I'm not a big thick on the finish guy, on the neck guy. I didn't like that. However, now that we're talking about Strat copies and super Strats, I did check out the Nick Johnston guitar, the Strat copy one. Great color, and I really dig that one. It's like a Charbel style kind of. The standard San Dimas is like a telly shape and $599. It should be like $300. Oh, that's great. Oh yeah, they have the telly style too. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Those look cool too. I mean, I like all of those. And yeah, and Fender can keep doing those because they own the design. Yeah. And now that I think about it, we say, where does it end? Like, I remember that Gibson, not Fender, but Gibson tried to sue Paul Reed-Smith for the single cut design. Like for a while there, for a moment there, Paul Reed-Smith, I believe, stopped making that design, the single cut, because Gibson was saying that it was too similar to the Les Paul. Even though, I mean, it is, yeah, single cut guitar and all, but I don't think it was nowhere near uh, similar to other models that they were not suing the companies at. So what gives? I mean, so you, of course, you know what a Les Paul looks like, a Gibson Les Paul. Let me just put it here just in case we forgot, which of course we didn't, but you know, just saying. So you got a Les Paul, right? Gibson Les Paul, you know, Les Paul, right? Les Paul, right? It's rounded over here, rounded over here, right? Like that, double humbucker. Yeah, there's lots of guitars that look exactly like that. But a PRS single cut, it is similar. It is kind of like a copy, but also it's substantially different compared to other guitars. Like, look at it, right? It is rounded, but it is slimmer. Um, the pickup are mounted in a different distance, if I'm not mistaken. The bridge is slightly different. This one looks more like a Gibson because it's a McCarty. Oh yeah, I was figuring that out because I'm a McCarty. But if you go for like a just like a regular single coil, I mean single cut, not a McCarty, they look very different. Well, all of these are McCartys. Single cut. Okay. It's a very different form. The neck is different measurements. The McCarty does look very similar because it's kind of like Paul Reed-Smith version of the Les Paul, but this one, uh, you can argue similar. Yeah, it is similar, but it's different enough that I don't. I mean, I think they were just being pity by suing them. They were just probably getting kicked in the in the teeth by PRS back then. They were getting all their sales. Uh, your favorite sketcher is a Blackjack Slimline Series satin neck, but my Omen neck. I've heard about the Omen. I think that is it a different shape, not like a Strat style. Uh, the my Omen neck is chunkier than I would like. Oh, okay. However, I mainly play the Asian 3 around the house right now. Oh man, the Asian 3 is just so comfortable, man. I got mine right here. I just don't have it connected. But the Asian 3 is just so comfortable. And it's so it's so easy to hold. And you're just like sitting here, kind of like, you know, it's just like easy. The Asian 3 is amazing. I love it. I know I kind of burned it a little bit in my review, but it's, I gotta tell you what to expect. I can't be like, yeah, it's great. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm not sponsored by these people, and even if I was, I would still tell you the things I don't like about it, right? I mean, yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is comfortable. One of the things that I do like about not having the head, by the way, when you're sitting down like close to like the wall and you're like leaning like that, and you have kind of like the guitar close to the wall. I usually use like not my best guitar for that because I will bang it on the wall, and it's like, and where I live, like the wall is cement, so it gets like nicked like right away like this. But this one, it doesn't even reach the wall, so I'm just like, oh man, I'm liking this. I still feel kind of weird with it. I haven't played it enough. I've been at work a lot, but I'm liking it. Yeah, I dig it. I definitely, you see that. Put it against the acoustic guitar. Yeah, so yeah, I agree. The pickups are hot trash. The ones in the Asian 3, the bridge system too. Yeah, man. I mean, it works. It's just like it's fine tuning. It's like freaking violin without the pegs. Even a violin has the pegs, you know. Of course, they gotta eliminate the pegs somehow. But yeah, I don't want to be doing tech stuff. I don't remember the last time I set up a guitar. I used to set up guitars. Like I learned how to do it in my own way. Kind of liked it. Uh, but one day I found this guy that will do it for me, and it was, you know, inexpensive. He needed the work. He had the tools and the space. I just started using him, and I haven't done my guitars in years. So I don't want to start with that one right now. I bought a screwdriver, turned it to the setup a little bit, and then messed up the intonation a little. I don't know. I'll get it, but I don't want to get it. I want it to just be, you know. Yeah, well, you gotta trade up something. I wanted portability, and that guitar has it in spades. Great playability. Yeah, I should stop complaining about the Asian 3. It's a great guitar. Yeah, but yeah, the pickups. I don't know about them, and the bridge system lets a lot to be desired. It works. It's just tricky. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna leave the streaming right here, and I'll be coming back. Probably I'm gonna try to do this daily if I can, but honestly, I'll just I'll post when I'm gonna go live. Yeah, live is happening, and you can't stop it. You gotta roll with it. Appreciate it. Leave a like.